Okay, writers, this is an opinion checklist. This piece of paper will help you understand the pieces and parts of an opinion piece. So let's take a look at it together, and then we'll actually get to use it. So if you look at this opinion checklist right here, it says at the top, my opinion checklist. There's even a place for your name and the date if you use this to help you with your own writing. But let's take a look at these things down the side. These are the pieces that a good opinion piece has, a strong opinion piece has. So the first one is, I wrote my opinion and said why. So you might use the words, I think, because, or another reason is. These words will help you make your piece stronger. Now, the great thing about a checklist is that you can see over to the side, you can start to think about what you're doing in your writing. Yes, I'm doing this. I'm starting to do this, and not yet. This is something I need to add to my writing. Okay? So be thinking about that as we go through these. The next part to our checklist says, in the beginning, I got my reader's attention and gave my opinion. Okay, this is where you give the reader something exciting, something that hooks them, that they want to read your writing. So it might start like one of these. Did you know? Have you ever? Well, I think. These are just some examples of ways you might start your piece to get the reader's attention. Something else that you might see in quality opinion writing, I said more about my opinion. So using the word and because are ways that will help you tell more and make your story more interesting. Next we have, I wrote at least one reason. We talked about yesterday how it's important to even have more than one reason, but you definitely have to have one reason to support your decision or your choice. So you might use these words. One reason is, another reason is. Those again are just some words that can help you tell more about your topic. The next piece of our checklist says, I used labels and words to give details. All right, so you can see here that you can actually label your pictures, and that might help you come up with more to tell. And you, of course, will use your words down here at the bottom of your page to give details. Okay. And the final thing on our checklist, I wrote an ending for my piece. A quality opinion piece will have a sentence that wraps it all up, that brings it all together. Here's one way you might end your piece. That is why I think. This is a good place to restate your opinion. Okay, so now that was really quick. We went through this entire checklist, but let's try using it. Let's see if we can look at a piece of writing and decide what's missing and what we can do better. Okay. All right, so this is a piece of writing by my friend Rosa. Okay. And you can see Rosa had brought a collection and looked at a collection of things, and she chose the winner. Okay. So I'm going to read her piece to you. Orange Fluffy Kitten, you are the winner. You are fluffy, even fluffier than the black kitten. Winner, winner, winner. Fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. All right, so we're going to use our good eyes, and we're going to make our brain do some tough work today. And we're going to look at Rosa's writing and think about what things she did well and what things that she can do better, because we can always be better readers and writers. Even I can be a better reader and writer after, doing a lot of reading and writing. So let's take a look at the first thing on my checklist. I wrote my opinion and said why. Let's look at her piece. Orange Fluffy Kitten, you are the winner. Well, she tells us who the winner is, but does she ever tell her opinion? Okay? Does she ever say, I think the Orange Fluffy Kitten is the best? No, she doesn't. So on my checklist, I'm going to mark over here that she does not do that yet. So that's something that Rosa can go back and add to her piece to make it even stronger. Let's take a look at the next criteria. It says, in the beginning, I got my reader's attention and gave my opinion. Well, let's see. Orange Fluffy Kitten, you are the winner. Boy, that's an exciting sentence. I think Rosa did a nice job of getting my attention. I definitely want to read to find out about her Orange Fluffy Kitten. So I'm going to give her a yes. She's got something that hooks me at the beginning of the story. The next criteria on my checklist says, I said more about my opinion. All right, boys and girls, we're going to be looking for that and or because word in here. Even fluffier than the black kitten. Nope, I don't see and or because. I think that Rosa could go back and she could add more about her opinion. So I'm going to put over here a check mark in the not yet. All right, the next criteria said, I wrote at least one reason. Let's look. Does she have one reason? You are fluffier, you are fluffy, even fluffier than the black kitten. Yep, she's definitely got one reason. Good job, Rosa. The next criteria on my checklist says, I used labels and words to give directions. Well, I do see some labels up here, and I do see some words. So I think Rosa did a nice job. I do think she could add some more labels to her picture, maybe to help her come up with reasons to support her opinion. So I'm going to put in here that she's starting to, but she could definitely add more to those labels. All right, and the very last criteria here says, I wrote an ending for my piece. Let's take a look. We know we can look down at the bottom. Winner, 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 fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. Well, those are sure fun words, but they don't state her opinion again. So Rosa does not have an ending yet. So let's put a not yet check mark down. All right, friends. So after using this checklist and looking at this piece of writing, if this were my writing partner, I would tell her that she needs to remember, or don't forget, to write your opinion. She needs something that says, I think that Orange Fluffy Kitten is the best. Okay? I would also tell my friend to remember to tell more by using the words and because. What else can she tell me about Orange Fluffy Kitten that makes her the best? And the last thing I might share with my friend is to tell her opinion again at the end. To wrap up her writing, she needs to state her opinion again. That will help finish up the story in a good way. All right, now writers, we've taken a look at the checklist so we have a better idea of the parts of an opinion piece. We've taken a look at my friend Rosa's writing, and now it's time to go off and do some writing of our own. Today, I want you to choose something that you think is the best. Maybe the best season of the year. Do you think summer is the best? Or do you like the cold weather and think winter is the best? That's one thing that you could write about. The choice is yours, boys and girls. Just make sure that you remember to do as many things as you can on that checklist, and we'll continue to become better writers. Off you go.